poppin'. Superior pod is fundamental, experiential dialogue, check out potential. If we say something wild, it's accidental. No filters essential, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Smoother than an instrumental, no pad, no pencil, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Here's everything that's weighing on our mental. Original, no stencil. This is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. This is detrimental. The podcast.
Verzuz.
Dumb.
When I was in high school, the layup line was, okay, we about to have a dunk contest right now, right? Let's go. Right.
That's basically
I
what it
respect
was.
it. I respect it for y'all tall motherfuckers, but Dom, remember the first time you were able to slap the the backboard? Go over the layup,
Bro.
bang, with two hands.
First time I did that, I said, oh yeah, I'm clapping on everybody now. I'm clapping on everybody.
Yo. I mean, bro, like, Mylan,
Crazy. The original.
If somebody went up for a layup against you and they slapped the basketball on you, bro,
oh, no,
it was almost like you got dunked on.
Oh no, it's disrespect. You had to fight.
You had to
fight.
Layup, bang.
Yeah, you know how everybody doing all this and stuff? Yeah, going up and just somebody after you made a layup, that's the original fillet. You made somebody
Hugh, remember when I bet you shots every time you would miss a dunk? It was like a intramural game or like a males game, and I was like, every time you miss a dunk, you got to take a shot, and every time you make one, I got to take a shot. I think we might have been like 2 or 2. That's 50%. I don't really respect it.
Yeah, I mean,
listen, if I'm gonna take 2, you gotta take 2. That's you know.
In game though, in game, if you go 2 for 2 in game and you not, if it ain't, something regular, 2 for 2, that's not bad, man.
You know what I wouldn't do? Go shot.
Well, no, he went 2 for 4. He went 2 for 4.
He went 2
you know
for
what
4,
I wouldn't do? Go shot for shot with Dom on threes. How many shots can Dom make in a game? I seen Dom make shots.
Well, you got to earn the name. You got to earn the name, Mr. Buckets. Feel me?
You have to.
Speaking of, let's introduce ourselves. Speaking of Mr. Buckets, let's introduce ourselves to the people. What's it looking like, people? It's your Captain Sands, a.k.a. Captain Planet. I got house plants. Feel me?
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Dami G, a.k.a. Jerry G, or a.k.a. Dom Moss.
I see you.
Outside with it.
Dami Moss. I respect that.
Dami Moss,
A lot of catches, no drops.
A lot of catches, no drops. What's good, people? It's your boy LD Wade, a.k.a. Hugo Jones. My international name for the Euros right now. Hugo Jones.
Cat FIFO. I respect that.
I am. Go.
What's crack-a-lagging, people? It's Web D out here, a.k.a. You can't see me or hear me because I wasn't on the pod last week, baby.
Come on, short, fat, small, and tall. From the windows to the wall to the sweat drop down my... I'm just playing.
John.
Listen to us kick it with our friends. This is the Detrimental Podcast, episode 12 again. Welcome back, Webb.
Thank you, people.
Yeah, welcome back, bro.
I'm back in the basement, as Big Tigger would say, back in the basement.
I respect that.
Yo, do you ever remember that show, yo?
Yo, legendary.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know about y'all, but like, like the family and I have Hulu, and like that's where we get our live TV. Back. And they recently added BT, MTV, and all that good stuff.
No, they ain't add MTV yet. They only BET.
No, I think they did. Live.
I checked, bro.
I didn't appreciate Rap City as a kid as much as I do now.
Okay.
As a kid, honestly, I was ready for it to go off. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be completely honest, I was looking ready. I was looking forward to 106 in Park and Hits from the Streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
okay.
Moosai Moo.
Milk it. Yeah, man.
Yo, one more time.
Really though?
But one more time for 106 in Park, though. Can we get the air horns 106 in Park? I mean, it was Hall of Fame. I don't know about now. Back in the day, it was like must-watch TV.
I'm just trying to figure this out, bro. You wasn't around for the end of the session with the booth, bro?
I was around for that shit.
Well, like I told you, like I got
The
like,
cipher, bro. Like
I liked hip hop, but like I really didn't appreciate lyrics or rap until Get Rich or Die Trying, like I said. You know what I mean? So at that point, Rap City wasn't really popping like it was supposed to be popping. So like I kind of had to go back and appreciate all those freestyles more, you know, but that's just me. You know, shout out to Big Ticket, shout out to the basement. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers, the subscribers, the likers, the commenters, the resharers. We appreciate all y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming back. Yet another episode of the Detrimental Podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their auntie, to tell their mom, to tell their grandpa, to tell their nephew, to share it on their Instagram, and we'll appreciate that. This week we have the Detrimental playlist is continuing. It is back. We took y'all coast to coast, and now we're going worldwide with the international Detrimental playlist. Shout out to Pitbull.
Okay. Shout outs to he is international. Shout out to
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
I don't understand, bro. You got to think outside the box now. International.
I mean, but who's more worldwide though? Here's a random question: Pitbull or Will.i.Am? Who's more worldwide?
What do you mean? Like more? Who's like the bigger? Pitbull low key though.
Yeah,
I'm low key. I mean, like
Will.i.Am. He been around doing it for time now. That's what I'm saying, bro. So
no, but Pitbull's been around.
I mean, he has been, but like think about Will.i.Am. been doing it since like they're probably day one. Pitbull came on the scene.
Yeah, Will.i.Am's been doing it longer.
You know, that's all he did with Lil Jon. He came out with the Puerto Rican flag jersey. He was wild. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about though. I know what you're talking about.
Like they've been around longer, but the funny thing about both of these guys is since they've kind of gotten away from hip hop, they have hits like party songs that we don't even know about that are bangers. So I'm trying to think which one of them has more of those songs you'll only ever hear at a party. And I would say Pitbull, man.
Yeah, I would say Pitbull.
Yeah. Well, oh no, wait. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, because like
Pitbull has more party records. Yeah, I'm not putting Pitbull on the playlist. He might. I'm not.
I wouldn't respect it if you did.
I don't know.
I mean,
it depends.
Because he used to actually rap back in the day, right? Like he actually,
he did.
He did.
He came out as a rapper first.
Let me go revisit the Pitbull bars, see if they're worthy of the playlist. We'll see.
I mean, now I don't know if Will.i.Am has bars. I know he has musical genius, but I don't know if he has bars.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mama is a bar. It is. It is.
Okay.
So make sure you check out the Detrimental playlist. Dropping on Wednesday. It'll be available in the morning when you're on your way to work, because we all going back to work now, which is beyond me. Conversation for
everybody
another day.
Let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about it. So real quick, a message to Zencastr, to the entity that has stifled our podcast for a week. Yes. Just, Zencastr.
1,000 shots.
Let it be the last time you deliver anything less than what we expect. We've been researching. We've been Googling. We will not be back.
Oh.
Okay.
So just man's worst.
And beware. Because if you do not listen, Sue Dawson will be on that ass.
Listen, Susan will write a letter. Shout out to Susan.
Susan will write a letter.
Sue Dawson.
A mean letter.
And address it
a mean ass letter.
And address
with blue pen. With blue pen.
Address it to the right person in personnel. Like, stop playing.
Will you write it in cursive?
Search the website.
Will you write it in cursive?
Oh, wow.
I will not, because I want them to read it effectively.
When's the last time you wrote in cursive?
Bruh, you know what?
I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I'm trying to... honestly, I feel like there's some letters that I don't remember how to do anymore.
Bro, that's
like
very
the capital
true.
letters.
So you know what's crazy, yo? So my son Jakai, since he's in like 4th grade, he does it a little bit, but they don't teach it as much as they used to. No. Or if it is, it's a little bit. So I had to show him, like the other day, I was trying to show him some letters and stuff, and I'm like, wow, I haven't done this since I was like 9, like your age, bro. It felt crazy doing it.
And you probably still got it wrong.
Yo, I was
beyond your signature. Beyond your signature.
Yo,
that's
bro, I forgot M had 3 humps, bro. I forgot.
It does. It has a little one. Has a little one and then 3.
Bro. I'm like,
yo,
and then N has 2 humps. Like, what the fuck? I forgot all that.
To this day, I've never been able to do a letter H. Capital H, can't.
Yeah, yo, the capital H is crazy.
Capital G, difficulty.
I do it because of my last name. I know how to do a G because of my last name. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. Yeah,
the G is a Hall of Fame cursive letter. It is. It's one of those.
It is.
Capital
it looks
G,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does.
Yo, so Hugh, did you say something? Oh, so here's a challenge for you all and the people listening to the pod. Send us a picture of you writing in cursive. The what the heck is the phrase? It's the brown fox.
Yeah, something about the fox.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll find it and we'll put it up. The fox phrase.
We'll put it cursive. Up. Because check it, right? There are still places in the United States that do penmanship competitions for grade school kids.
I respect it. It's definitely it's definitely a dead art. You know, it's a dead just as far as society and technology has progressed, it's just gone out of style. So like that's actually a really good segue. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean like even just people writing stuff down sometimes, bro. Everybody types stuff into their phone and plug it into their notes. Yo, like
my hand get tired quick, bro. Writing stuff down.
Hugh, I know you get this with the students.
The wrist don't work.
But like,
feel me?
But like, I swear to you, like if you ask students, young people, not all of them, to write something out, I bet you there's gonna be not only grammar thing, but I bet you they won't capitalize I.
Nobody capitalize I.
Yo, that
I bet you they won't capitalize that I.
Yo, that's different. They don't capitalize I. And when they do spacing, they double spacing. They don't realize, and they just keep typing. You can see the space. Wow, crazy. Like,
don't nobody know how to spell. You don't need to know how to spell. I ain't had to spell since 2008.
No, that's very true, bro. That's so true.
I'm gonna say it right now. These kids are spoiled. Because I ain't never had an autocorrect on my laptop when I was working in school. Never, ever.
I ain't never had a laptop in school.
It does it without you even asking to do it.
The most dictionary.
The most look it up. And if it starts with an L and it starts with an A, you got to follow
alphabetical order, bro. Alphabetical order. Do they teach alphabetical order still?
Stress.
No.
The Dewey Decimal, bro? Come on, bro. We sound old. But we are old, and that's fine. So society moves on. Society moves on. New technology is introduced, and you either adapt or you get left back. And that was a bar. Hold on, that wasn't. So speaking of technology, I want to know if y'all are around.
He's quick with that.
So Apple Music has introduced spatial audio. Spatial audio is described as a giant leap forward in audio quality and standards. So it's essentially really just a new, higher quality of music, right? How Tidal has hi-fi, this might even be better than hi-fi, this Dolby Atmos spatial audio. So we're speaking of technology and progression and just things dying out because things are introduced. Apparently, when we started releasing music and recording music, it was mono. Then we went to stereo, and now we're at Dolby Atmos spatial audio, right? So you're supposed to be able to hear music all around you, fully immersing you into the music. Have y'all tried it? Are you around? Dami G, have you checked it out?
I have. I played Domingo's album on that spatial, and that shit was hard. I fuck with it. I like it.
Did you feel it? Like
I felt it. Yeah, I felt like I'm like, damn. I hear every instrument. I hear. It just you felt like you was in the middle of the song. Like it was. Yeah, I like it.
You heard all the rock.
Felt like you was in Made in America.
Basically, in the car. Feel me?
In the car.
And in the headphones. So yeah, but I can't wait to update my phone so I can, because I heard with the new update it comes with the Dolby. So
the Dolby, I can't wait for it to be everything that sounds like that. You know, they only have a select.
Yeah.
They only have a select few options there that were available in spatial audio. But WebD, did you check it out?
I did, yo. I was actually listening to it since it came out, and then I was out there mowing the lawn today, and I was listening to like the hip hop hits just to kind of get a different sense of like different styles of music, different artists, how, and like Dami G said, man, it's like you hear the pops and the clicks, and it's almost like as if like you were having a concert, a personal concert at that moment, which is pretty dope.
All right. I didn't get this. I didn't have the same experience. Q, did you check out spatial audio? Are you around?
No, I haven't checked it out, but I'm over here looking at the playlist right now. You know, it looks pretty decent. I try to look it up. Yo, why they said WebD was on here listening to WAP in a high definition. I respected if he was.
WAP?
Yeah,
WAP?
I respected if he
That's
was.
how you know you said WAP. You said WAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard felt.
But nah, I mean, I'm around for it. It sounds like it's pretty dope, though.
That's like when the old people back in the day used to say Pokemon, and it was Pokemon. God.
Oh my, yo, that used to drive me insane. That used to
you
drive
over playing
me.
with your Pokemans?
I'm like, yo, no, man, it's Pokemon. Now move.
So funny.
Now move.
So bad.
I do that all the time, though. I mispronounce things. It's just an evolution. Feel me?
I kind of do that on purpose so people can be like, damn, you old. So they can leave me alone.
I mean, I'll keep it later, though.
I respect it.
I haven't checked it. I've listened to it. I haven't listened to a lot of the spatial audio. Like I listened to enough to see if I could tell a difference, but nothing I want to hear is on there yet. Like I said, I can't wait for everything to be on there so I can listen to it consistently to see if I can really tell the difference. Because I feel like I need to listen. I haven't listened to enough. Like I would never listen to that rap playlist because I don't want to listen to none of that shit. So
I hear you.
Even when I did listen to it, I don't know if I did it right. I don't know if I have the right headphones because it says you need AirPods or it says you have to go do something in the settings. Something must have happened in the Brooklyn game because Dami was looking shocked. But they said you have to go do something in the settings. I couldn't find that setting in my phone. Again, maybe I'm old, but I'm not sure if I did it right. So it sounded cool, but I didn't feel like I felt it all around me. I don't know. I guess I need different headphones. I don't have AirPods anymore. My AirPods, I got sweat in them, so the left one don't work, so.
I respect it, though.
Trash.
That means he's been in the gym, folks.
Basically. But I'm gonna keep checking it out. I'm looking forward to it. I think it does make the music sound louder. I think I definitely did capture that the music was louder. And so I'll take anything to make the music sound louder. And, hopefully one day, feel me, the Detrimental Podcast is in spatial audio. Feel me? So, you can feel like you're sitting in a room with us. We want you to feel like you chilling with us in the most spatial audio. So hopefully soon.
Sitting next to WebD. So you know what? But like that's a good time though because I'm a good host, and I take care of people. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? The one thing I liked about the spatial audio, and we can end on this, was the fact that the artist's vocals were clear.
Mm-hmm.
Like. I think that's what makes me different from you guys. Is like I think you guys prefer a lot more, like the beat. At least, Cap and Hugh, like the beat and the music and the instrumentation of it. I don't know, but like for me, the vocals because I like to listen to a lot more R&B, probably most of the time. So like the vocals for me, it hits better in that way.
I respect it. Well, speaking of technology and advancement, I want to know who knew. Who knew? Early one.
I'm calling shenanigans already.
Early one.
Calling shenanigans.
We know who the question is for.
Yo, Dom was 3-0 last week. You got to put respect on it. 3-0.
I don't.
There were 3 who knew last week. Dom was 3-0. Dom, you can talk your shit at the top because you know what I mean.
Hold up. Hold up.
The host is corrupted. So I'm just saying.
All right, it ain't corrupted when you get buckets.
It's the most like.
If you just
basically,
get a bucket,
this the most WWE, interview where you talk trash before the fight.
So, all right, so you Vince McMahon, and he all your favorite wrestlers, basically, right? That he part of the coalition. Yeah, I see who you want to.
When you're a bucket, you're a bucket. So fuck it.
Oh,
boys.
I love the irrational confidence.
Hit the bars. All right, go ahead.
I love the irrational confidence.
Go ahead, Cap.
Anyway,
Go.
Let's capture back. Capture back. Show some respect. Sponsors cut a check. LD, Dami G, Webster D. Who knew we gonna see? We can appreciate that we've seen a lot of technological advances in our generation. We're our millennials. We've seen a lot come. We've seen a lot go, and we've seen a lot introduced. Right? Like we fully remember things like the rotary phones, the record players, the cassette tapes. Like we remember all that stuff, you know?
Hell yeah.
So,
hell yeah.
And things have ceased to exist. So what I want to know, who knew, starting with Dami G, when did USBs come out? When did the first USB drop? Got floppy disk up out of here. When did USBs drop, Dami G?
USBs dropped, I want to say 2005.
2005. Webster, when did USBs drop?
2008.
2008. Mr. Jones, when did USBs drop?
I want to say 2000.
2000. USBs were introduced for the first time, the first version, the USB 1.1, in September of 1998, making Hirachi Jones the Who Knew winner as of now.
Wow.
Who knew?
Hey.
I know.
Wow.
And yes. This is my time to speak.
Get your shit off.
1998?
Like Stone Cold said.
Wow.
That's it. All right, that's it. For the establishment.
I respect it.
Vince.
I respect it. As Mr. Buckets, I respect that. I respect that.
For the people who are only listening, Q did the classic Stone Cold double middle finger. So I respect it. All you need is a beer, and it would have been Hall of Fame. Moving right along and Are You Around? Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, is planning a trip to space. He has a space company, which I didn't know, called Blue Origin Space Company, and they made a rocket ship, and he and his brother are flying out on July 20th to go to space. So first of all, he's wilding. I do want to say that. I do need to acknowledge that he's wilding. You need years of training before you just
hella training
jump into
go to space.
Like
he's jumping out the window early.
He's jumping out the window early. He might be a rep.
Like he's wilding.
What'd you say, Dom?
No, I said I don't know. You know, he's such a rich man. Maybe he's been doing it in the back the whole time.
Maybe. I hope so.
He probably
Me too. I mean, for his sake,
right?
I hope he has
all that money. He probably built some type of geothermal type stuff in his basement or something.
He's Mr. Amazon. He's been practicing. Right? He had to be.
He had to ship all the parts there. He get first day shipping.
I hope so, or he really might be a rat.
Yeah,
like
for real.
Imagine if he goes out there and is a rat. Like,
that's nuts.
So he's wilding.
Like, has Elon Musk even been to space yet?
Elon Musk has sent a lot of rocket ships into space that have blown up and didn't go
like.
Facts.
So he's wilding, but even more wilding is he asks his brother. I don't know what his brother does. I doubt his brother's an astronaut. But he asked his brother, he's like, they show the video, he's like, yo, I want you to come to space with me. Which is wild. We all have a brother, right? If your brother called you, text you, rolled up on you, like, yo, I got this spaceship. If your brother hit you up, was like, yo, I got this spaceship, we out. You coming? Are you around? Dami G, your brother, if he's like, yo, we out to space, you out? Are you around?
Yo, I would. I got kids, man. I got kids, man. Especially if I've been training for it. I mean, if you gave me a heads up and we've been training, then yeah.
Nah, it's tomorrow.
But if you just pull up and say, yo, tomorrow we going to space, yo, fam, you should have told me this a year in advance. So I'm going to say no.
Told me this.
I'm going to say no. I'm like, yo, fam, nah, we're not doing that. I'm cool, bro.
What about you, Hugh?
All right, I got a question. Like, first I'm asking, like, how long we gonna be going for? Because the wife be out here. I gotta be home by a certain time. I can't be out in the streets for too long. Are we going up to the space? Just see the stars and just come right back down. Like we going like Pluto or something. It was good. I mean, not Pluto. Jupiter. I don't know. It was good. That's my only question. But other than that, I might be around, bro. I might be around. Like, a little quick tour to the universe.
So you trust your brother. You trust that your brother's rocket ship is secure enough to get y'all there and back.
See, you ain't asked that question.
I'm asking. If your brother asks
you ain't asked.
Your brother has take care of all the logistics. You just have to get on. Are you around? You trust your brother?
I got a question. Can I pick which brother? I got two.
Yeah, I mean,
can I pick which brother?
I gotta figure out which one it is. I don't know. You know what? They both sound not reliable. Never mind. I'm chill for a second. Just chilled out here. No, I ain't gonna.
Webb, what about you, Webb?
All right, so my brother is a tech genius, I think. But as far as like planning details and like making sure that like the logistics is straight now, like he might be able to fix the rocket.
Okay. Which is important, but if you're already in space, you can't.
It's important, but it's making sure that we got we got enough space food, all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying, like all that. I'm gonna say yes because I trust him that much, but that trust does not come without being shooketh the whole ride.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Give your brothers a shout out. Give your brothers a shout out.
Who are they? So shout out to Wilbert.
Shout out to Wilbert B.
Yo, shout out
Wilbert Frazier, actually.
Wilbert Frazier.
Yo, shout out to Jill. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to
Will
Pat.
F.
AJ, Pat, and Jill. Julius, feel me? My guys, man. But
AJ, and Pat. Shout out to the G's. Hugh.
Shout out to my little.
Whichever brother you've taken with you.
Yeah.
Shout out to my little brother Kaleem. My little brother Malik. No, I'm not getting in a car and I'm getting a rocket ship with you two because I don't want to be getting your Acuras on Infinities. No. You do little dude be wilding out here in these streets now.
Shout out to the Ute them.
The Ute them.
Yo, turn your mic up. Yo, Webb, Hugh, turn your mic up a little bit. So shout out to my brother Alex, first of all. Now, I don't know. He wouldn't be shook. One thing about my brother is that he wouldn't be shook. Like, he's never really been scared to do things. I watched Cat eat octopus one time and not even flinch, right? So, like, it's sick. You know what I mean? Like, I knew he wouldn't be shook. But he know I'm not. He know I wasn't about to go. Like, he wouldn't even, I don't think he would ask me, but he wouldn't push. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows I'm not around. I don't even want to play scary video games that he tries to get me to play. I'm not really around. And they just found a new planet. Did y'all know they just found a new planet that's similar to Earth?
Yeah,
I heard about that.
They just found a new planet, probably like yesterday. I might have sent it to y'all. It's called TOI 1231b. Which who hired the dude who's naming planets? First of all, because that don't make no sense.
They jumping out the gym for no reason.
But the timing of this is kind of questionable, right? Like Bezos is out. They find a new planet. We're seeing UFOs. Bezos knows something, bro. He got too much money not to know something.
Or
it's not a coinky thing, bro. It's not a coinky thing,
bro. Or he just has irrational confidence.
No, and I heard of another planet called like Super Earth. It's like a bigger version of the Earth. Yeah, basically.
It's a lot of things going on, bro.
It's like they say like there's like another planet out there that's like I think like 2 or 3 times bigger than the Earth though. But it's the same exact shit.
See, that's why I asked.
Like it's like 99.9.
Where's the real Avengers? Because shit about to pop off. I'm not around.
Bro, we're not superheroes. We didn't unlock that shit. We only use 5% of our brain. We superheroes. Feel me? We didn't figure it out.
I need something to happen. I need something to happen to one of my rings to give me superpowers. Let that be known, so I can be like one of the Green Lanterns. I'm out here. Give me something. I'm not about to go out like that.
Shout out to outer space. We don't want no beef. I think we can really quickly jump through the Balenciaga Crocs. Are you around? You gonna let your lady rock the Balenciaga Crocs or not?
No.
Real quick, so we can move.
No.
Not around.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if she won, I mean,
right? I'm not gonna fight her.
Listen, bro, my wife is pregnant, and I can't even get her to wear regular Crocs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She's not around.
Yeah.
I heard Crocs are wild comfortable, but not in the streets.
I heard they are wild comfortable, but they're ugly as fuck.
Question, not about the Balenciaga ones, but y'all get some real Crocs. I was contemplating on those.
Yeah, me too. Everyone has been telling me.
I hear they're really comfortable. I want to get some.
Yeah, me too.
I do want to get some.
I'll trust Cap's judgment.
No, I said everyone's been telling me to get them, and even my kids want some. And I'm like, and I see people with them on like every day. Like I see people with Crocs on. And it's like yo, I'm like, but it's hard on the inside too. Everybody's like, yo, it's man comfortable X, Y, and Z. So I make a couple all black pair just to be safe. You know what I mean?
As you should.
You gotta be safe.
I feel like if
Uptowns of Crocs.
Uptown, feel me?
But the thing is, I feel like if I wear Crocs. I've basically given up on any kind of style. I might as well just wear the Velcro sneaks and just push towards retirement. At this
all black Velcro.
I won't do that. I was
thinking about getting the stepdad New Balances, bro, for the support. I thought about it. I did. The white New Balances with the blue end. I thought about it. But let's move on to Are You Around? Let's move on so we get up out of Are You Around. Verzuz is continuing. Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy on June 26th. Trina versus Eve on June 16th. Web D, are you around for either of the verses?
I never really rocked with Bow Wow or Romeo, partially because at that age as a young man, all the girls wanted them, and I'm like, yo, I could be better than Bow Wow. I could be better than Romeo.
I could fight both.
I could beat both of them up. They scrubs. Holla at your boy.
Right.
It's Soulja Boy. Trina and Eve, nah. Oh, it's Soulja Boy. I'm sorry. You know what? Because
what do you say?
But anyways, yes. So Bow Wow. Well, I think Soulja was gonna win because I think his platform was just a little bit stronger. And Trina and Eve, I don't even see how.
Soulja Boy was the first to ever.
Hold up.
My bad.
Right, and I don't know about Trina and Eve even being a competition.
20 tracks. I don't know if they can do 20 tracks.
What? Trina's gonna wipe the floor with Eve.
What?
I don't know about that. No, I can't say that.
Take it to the house.
Yo, right.
Take it to the house. You know what I'm saying?
No. She's not.
She's wiping the floor with Eve. All Eve had was, I can't even name an Eve song.
Love is blind.
Is he done?
Jump out the window. Eve is a better actress than she is a rapper.
Who's that girl? The most Harlem Shake? Who's that girl?
Yo, the Harlem Shake?
Girl, that's it though.
What you think, you?
I'm trying to figure out a replacement for this guy right here. I'm trying to figure out a replacement for this guy Webb and his disrespect to the girl to the Rough Rider Eve, bro. What? Are you hearing this, bro?
Yeah.
Eve was bad. Eve is a baddie even to this day. But I think she's a better actress than she is a rapper.
You're wild, and if you don't think Eve lyrically can go bar for bar, and I'm not. Let me state.
I just don't think they got 20
tracks. Career jump out the window.
Let me state my piece before Webb try to draw me into some pandering bullshit. But no, I got Eve hands down. I don't see no competition. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I understand what y'all saying about Trina. Trina is the baddest. That's it. She's the baddest. But when it comes to lyrically, she ain't messing with no Eve. And as far as Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow, which I really don't want to see. I mean, Soulja Boy gonna come in there wild. I kind of want to see that happen. I just want to see Soulja Boy acting a fool, bro. Because
it's gonna be entertaining.
It will be. Soulja Boy is way more entertaining than Bow Wow.
Okay,
it's gonna be entertaining. I definitely say that. Go ahead, Dom.
Listen, Eve is gonna win.
Thank you.
Hands down. And then Soulja and Bow Wow is definitely gonna scrape Soulja.
I mean, that's
definitely.
True.
Definitely.
So
he is.
What?
20 tracks. I agree.
Let me hold you down. Yeah, like what, nigga? Down, around, but then go pound. Nigga, what, nigga? That shit come on, it's over, nigga.
Yo, it's true. That was about.
Like, come on, man. Shorty like
down track for real.
You know what I mean? Shorty like mine, nigga. Like what you
mean? It's just puppy love. But he had all the like Webb said, yo. That's why back in the day though you couldn't like him because all the girls you liked them. So you had to be
all the girls you like Bow Wow, bro.
You couldn't put respect on it, but you had to put respect.
You had to hate on him. He was like, yo, listen to some Styles P. Shorty, what you talking about?
He had the Snoop stamp. He had the Snoop stamp and the JD stamp, both Hall of Fame, right? So you had to respect it. So I agree with Dom. that Bow Wow will probably win it, but Soulja Boy's gonna be entertaining. What else you got, Dennis?
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Oh, that's about it.
That's it though.
It's just those two.
Yeah, just
so yeah. I mean,
Ride or Die, Rough Riders all day.
Yeah, Eve's gonna cook her.
I definitely think Bow Wow is gonna win it, but I turned on She Got a Donk the other day, and it still smacks, bro. She got a donk.
It does.
Yeah.
She got a donk.
She got a donk, bro. It still smacks.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in the DTR for a second. I was in the whip going hard. I was in the whip going stupid. She got a donk. She got a donk. I was in the whip going stupid.
Yo.
And hop about the bed, turn my swag on. Bow Wow got nothing for those. So we'll see.
And it was LOL smiley face. LOL smiley face. You ain't shit with him and Trey?
Yo,
hop about that bed and turn my swag on.
I'm gonna check it out. It's gonna be entertaining. I'm gonna check it out. It's gonna be definitely entertaining.
Nah, Bow Wow still got it though.
Soulja Boy just gonna come in there wilding like what? Wow. What you got? What
way more entertaining than Bow Wow.
It's gonna be entertaining night. That's why I'm definitely gonna check it out. As far as Eve and Trina, like I've been saying, I just don't see how they have 20 songs. I think with the songs that I know, Eve is gonna take that in her sleep. Trina got like 5 songs.
They're not a good match, bro. They're not a good match for each other.
Again, Web was wilding earlier. That's all I'm saying.
They're not.
They are though because of the number of hits they have. But I still think Eve is gonna run away with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Time. Okay. Can I ask you guys a question though? Like, so with these freaking verses, do they just pick people who have like comparable rap styles, musical styles,
I think
or artistry styles, or is it
as well as level of fame?
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
Because I still think to this day, Rick Ross and 2 Chainz were not supposed to be in the same.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was more of a level of.
I agree with that.
I couldn't even call that level of fame. I'll say level of relevancy. I'll say that was a level of relevancy at the moment.
I guess.
Because that was a bad matchup. That was.
2 Chainz is always relevant.
Snoop Dogg and DMX, R.I.P. Snoop Dogg and DMX, to me, wasn't even a good matchup either.
Snoop Dogg and DMX, I think.
But they did it because they both represent the dog. That's why.
Yeah, the reason why that wasn't a good matchup is because their style of music didn't completely mix. But as far as level of fame and number of hits and it being dogs, it made sense. So I mean, Verzuz is hit or miss. Verzuz is based on a lot of things, and it's not always successful.
But the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire slaps.
La 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 la.
September.
So last thing in Are You Around before we move on to the sports report. Kit Kat, the Hall of Fame candy bar. Put some respect on it first and foremost.
Right.
Kit Kat is dropping.
Hit the brakes. Hold up.
Wow.
Kit Kats is straight, but they is not Hall of Fame.
They are Hall of Fame.
They are not Hall of Fame, and I will take that to the grave.
Wow.
I will take that to the grave.
Not in the top 5?
Kit Kat is not better.
Top 5?
A Kit Kat is not top 5.
What's in the top? What's coming before Kit Kat then in the top 5?
Okay, number 1 is a Reese cup. Number 2, peanut M&Ms. Number 3,
candy bars.
a Snickers.
Don't throw M&Ms in there. Give me candy bars on there. That's not fair.
That is a candy bar.
That's not fair. It's not a candy bar. What do you mean?
Reese's
that's a candy.
That's a candy cup.
Reese's. I'll give Reese's cup candy bar over M&M. No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Reese cup.
I'll give you Reese cup.
A Hershey bar.
Stop.
Regular old Hershey.
Right there. Just stop right there.
Nope. Because I had to take a peanut M&Ms out. Hershey's. Wait, hold on. I take that back. Snickers, then Hershey's. Cookies and cream. You don't rock with the cookies and cream?
Over Kit Kat, you're bugging.
Not over Kit Kat, yo. No way.
You don't rock with the cookies and cream?
I do.
No, I do.
But not over Kit Kat.
Yeah, not over Kit Kats.
In a Milky Way.
No.
In a Milky Way.
You didn't even say Babe
actually, I
Ruth.
take it back.
You said Babe Ruth.
Crunch bar. Top 5. Crunch bar, top 5.
That shit's banging.
Don't get it twisted. I like all of them. They all get my applause.
Now, Crunch Bar is Hall of Fame. I can't.
but
Crunch bar
it's
is
not better than
delicious.
Kit Kat. Let's move on because you're wilding.
I'm not. People support me.
Right. He ain't better than no Kit Kat.
No.
Yo, just no.
Get your boy, yo.
Kit Kat said regular Hershey's. At least give me the Hershey. At least give me the Hershey almond. Feel me?
Like, bro.
Nah, I don't want that. That's terrible.
That is
What? Yo, you're bugging.
Hershey with the almonds. I don't want no nuts in my. I don't want no nuts like that in my chocolate.
I mean, the way you say it is you gotta pause. When you said that, you gotta pause.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Well, Kit Kat is coming out. Kit Kat is coming out with a fruity cereal bar. Basically, it looked like a Fruit Loop flavored Kit Kat. Are y'all around?
I am.
Webb's not around. Tommy G, you around?
Nah, I don't like
Tommy G, you around?
Absolutely.
I don't like cereal flavored bars, bro. Like,
how could you not be? If it got the Kit Kat Crunch, you gotta respect it.
Nigga, the Crunch
Kit Kat Crunch is Hall of Fame, but the Kit Kat is not Hall of Fame.
I don't know about it.
Hugh, you not around?
I gotta try it first.
That surprises me.
I gotta try it. I gotta try it first.
You're like the resident big child. I'm surprised you're not around for the cereal flavored Kit Kat, bro. You like snacks, bro. You have Pop-Tarts in the cabinet right now. I promise you do.
I don't. I have oatmeal in the bar. I really do. I ain't go grocery shopping yet, so yeah, I probably go get some snacks. No. Okay. All right. Am I up?
Well, I'm around. Speaking of Kit Kat, I want to know who knew. Simple question. Simple question for Hirachi Jones, who won the last Who Knew. Mr. Jones, when did Kit Kats drop? What year did Kit Kats come out? Hirachi Jones.
Yikes.
Any hints?
1930s. Yeah. Any hints,
nope.
Bro? Let's go.
No hints.
1937.
Okay, 1900s. 1900s. What'd you say? 1937?
1937.
Okay. Dami G, when did Kit Kats drop?
I'm going to go 1929.
1918. 1918.
I like a strategy.
All right, 1937, 1929, 1918. We're playing proximity. People, we're not playing Price is Right rules. It's proximity, whoever's closest. The Kit Kat, which was originally introduced in the UK, it was known as Roundtree's Chocolate Crisps, dropped in 1937, making Hugh the Who Knew champion once again.
But he said 37.
On the fucking
1935. 1935.
Oh.
Who knew Hugh be 2 for 2?
Who knew? Good shit, Hugh. Today's your day. Take a drink to that. Come on, we going. So go ahead, take a drink to that.
I respect it, Hugh. I respect it.
Take a drink to you.
First of all, this one's for the establishment. You know who you are. I know you don't want to see me win. Mr. Shebeck.
Oh, he said.
Mr. Shebeck. Oh.
Well,
damn.
Who knew Hugh would be 2 for 2 in the Who Knew? But with that said, Hugh, it is on you.
Hugh, did you see that?
Did you not see me in my guy's face a second ago? Before I get into that, I don't want to get into that right now, but we will get into some NBA talks in a second. But Aaron Rodgers, he might not be in Green Bay no longer. I don't know if he's going to retire. I don't know if he's going to get traded. But how y'all feel about that? What y'all think the next move for Aaron Rodgers should be? Because right now he's missing everything. He hasn't been the past 3 days. He's missed a 3-day mandatory training camp. He refuses to talk to media. The GM is out here just saying they're not really worried about him, but they're not going to trade him. Like, what do you think Aaron Rodgers' next move should be, Webb?
Honestly, I'm on the side of, like, a couple years ago, Ezekiel Elliott from the Dallas Cowboys did the same thing. Cat was in Cabo. He was chilling. He was like, I'm not coming back to you. Give me a new deal. He got his new deal, right?
Zeke
my thing is,
Aaron, though.
That's true.
He not. But I think, what's the point of playing a sport where I'm going to be basically getting my head beat in? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not happy where I'm at. and I'm already a multi-millionaire. What am I playing football for? Besides to win championships and to have fun. So I say, Aaron, do you, bro, and keep your foot on their necks.
Fight the power
until they release you.
Most.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
What do you want just like let him have it, bro? No.
Yo, trade that man, yo. If you don't want to be there, don't make him be there. Like, you want to go, if you know what I mean? Or because if you don't want to pay him, then let him go. Let him play somewhere else, and see what he do elsewhere. He's the MVP. Like, you gotta pay him. You know what I mean? But if you're not gonna pay him, then fine. Let him go elsewhere. Don't hold him and make him. You know what I mean? And force him to retire on some Barry Sanders type. You know what I mean? I just don't. I just don't agree with that part. Them holding on to him and then he's like forcing himself to retire because he wants to play somewhere else, but they're holding him. I don't like that part of the ownership, but yeah. Let him free, bro. If you don't want to be there and y'all don't want to pay, let him go. It's simple. It's really simple.
I agree. I like we already know it's not about the money, right? So if no amount of money is going to make this man want to remain there, then I don't agree with holding on to him anyway. It's almost pretty sinister that they know it's not money and they're just going to not trade him and force him to retire. I would say in that case, right, if he retires, who wins there? I feel like they win in that instance, and I don't like that. I feel like the establishment wins if Aaron Rodgers retires,
right?
Because then we don't get it. So I would much rather see him on a new team, especially at this point. Like at this point, if he comes back in a Packers jersey, I'm not going to respect it at this point. So I do hope that he at least is able to get traded. I will be very upset if he retires because I'm looking at Aaron Rodgers for my fantasy football team. You know what I mean? It's comeback season for me, basically. You know what
I mean?
It's not.
I'm saying because like I can imagine Aaron Rodgers somewhere, but if you can imagine one team, real quick, where would you want him to go? Dom.
Broncos.
I said Dom.
Tennessee.
See, I don't want to say the team that I like. I'm gonna be realistic.
Nobody wants to go to Raiders, Dom.
Come on, we in Vegas. Come to.
We in Vegas.
And it's long.
It is long.
I would say a team like a Tennessee, honestly, because that'd be nice to have him and Julio together. That would
be freaking nasty.
Bro, Aaron and Julio, bro. Give us the chip right now if we got Aaron and Julio. Give us the chip now.
Crazy.
Just hand it to me right now.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Derrick Henry, let's not forget about that.
And Derrick Henry in the backfield? Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and that defense, and their defense.
That defense is really good.
I love
Thank you for the respect, Webb. About time you put some respect on it.
That defense is
about time. But also, again, people, I am Hugh Jones. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier in the show, but me and Dom has been watching this Brooklyn versus Milwaukee game, and something big just went down. Kyrie walked off. Looked like he might have twisted his ankle, bro, and in a bad way too. Like he was hobbling off the court. This might be something. This is big. This is big right now.
This could be the turn of the playoffs. I mean, unless James Harden comes back. If James Harden comes back, they can still win it.
I doubt that because he definitely was out with 21 games with that same hamstring injury, and that's going to be a big problem right now for the playoffs. I mean, for the Brooklyn Nets and playoff hopes. But again, this is what happens. This is what playoff basketball is all about, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, yo, it's about luck and trying to be injury free, yo. That's what it comes down to for the playoffs.
It's about availability.
So again, with the playoff being what the playoff is, a lot of teams are advancing. Right now, you got Utah up 2-1 against my Clippers.
Yo, no. All right, let me just be honest on that one real quick. Yo, my goodness. Yo, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard went off. Like, if y'all play like that the whole time, y'all could win the chip.
I see that.
But y'all not. But y'all too inconsistent. But you guys are too inconsistent.
And I agree with that.
You know what I mean? But I'm not mad at it.
That's why I'm not saying that. 2 games, so I'm not saying nothing. No, we won last night, sir.
No, they won. They won last night.
I know you're a Lakers fan. I know you're a Lakers fan. You and Dom yelled it out earlier in the season. I remember. Guess what, bitch? All right.
Yeah, okay. I just picked y'all up. You gotta relax. You gotta simmer down.
Don't big us up, because you know what?
You gotta simmer down.
I don't want to big them up, because right now Donovan Mitchell is looking like the second coming of Dwayne Wade, and it's really scary. I seen what he did. I seen what he
very
did.
scary.
He's nice. He's nice.
As I continue with the series, Philadelphia 76ers are up 2-1 against the Atlanta Hawks, but I think the Hawks can probably come back and win Game 4. Anybody?
I disagree.
Oh.
I
totally disagree.
I think Philly got their number, yo. They got their heart. They got their heart, yo. Unless they do something phenomenal, because Capella can't do nothing with Joel Embiid. He can't guard him. Like, he can't out-rebound him. He can't score more than him. There's nothing that Clint Capella could do. Like, now against the Knicks, they were throwing alleys to him. He was getting hella boards. He was balling. Mm-hmm. But against Joel Embiid, one of the MVP candidates, he's not doing all of that. And Joel Embiid is going to make him play defense outside of the paint. You got to come out and guard him because Joel Embiid can hit threes. You got to come out and guard him. So it's different, baby. Like, he's an MVP candidate. Well, you go from Todd Gibson to Joel Embiid. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Well, yeah, Dom. And like the thing too is, like, I think at a certain point, which we learn from Curry and Dame sometimes, when you are a 3-point threat, usually. Now, Trae Young can get to the basket as well, but he's little. You know what I'm saying? But he can pop that shot easy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like at a certain point, a defensive team can figure out how to slow you down. And when they do that, it essentially opens up, it slows the game down for the Sixers and allows them to play a little bit more of a half-court style game. So,
and that's what Ben Simmons needs.
I don't think they're going to be able to come back. I think it might be a gentleman's sweep.
It's not a sweep. They got 2-1.
Yeah, you do.
No. A gentleman's sweep is the 4-1.
A gentleman's sweep. A gentleman's 4-1. I think it'll be a gentleman's sweep.
I think so. I'm with you on that. But
you guys don't hear me. I'm not calling a sweep because I think they can win Game 4. All right, you guys trust the process, but that boy is ice cold Trae. All right, and let's go into the next game. The Denver Nuggets are down to the Phoenix Suns 3-0. Like, do we give Chris Paul the broom and tell him that's the Nuggets underneath their rock?
Facts. Put him away.
No.
You think Denver can come back and win one? At least one?
I don't think they can come back and win. They're going to lose the series, but they're going to come back and get a W. They're not going to get swept.
I don't think so because no one can guard Chris Paul or Devin Booker on the outside. Like, this dude Jokic, he had 32, 20, and 10 the other night. If he's doing all of that and he still lost, that means that your guards need to do a lot more. And Capizzi, whatever his last name is, he's not enough. And Austin Rivers, and they're both good backups, but they're not good starters. Not against Chris Paul and Devin Booker. It's just not enough.
Well, yeah, and for defense, they're just not doing enough.
And they're not stopping either one of them on defense. Chris Paul had 15 to 15 and no assists. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's no. I mean, sorry. No turnovers. No turnovers. I'm sorry.
No turnovers. Yeah. No turnovers. I know what you meant.
This is why Chris Paul is a point guard in all sense.
It's different, man.
And even with the return of Will.i.Am for the Denver Nuggets, it's just not happening without Jamal Murray. I mean, they miss him, but at this point, they'll be home with him by next game.
But if Jamal Murray was playing, it'd be different. I say that.
Yeah.
But on to the next game: Milwaukee Bucks versus the Brooklyn Nets. All right, yes, and Milwaukee is down 2-1 to Brooklyn, but that series is very physical. I mean, physical. You seen KD and my boy PJ Tucker about to throw hands, bro?
Yo, it was crazy. Like, but PJ Tucker is one of those defensive players that, like, yeah, man, you gotta. He gonna let you know what it is. He don't care who you are.
But Webb had an interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it like a question?
Yeah, but my thing is like.
Go ahead, Webb.
Yes, so like as far as just to make a quick comment about the KD and PJ Tucker thing, I saw some report that they're supposedly friends, like good friends. So for me, that's corny. Number one, you are here showing for the people, so that's corny. I feel like a lot of these NBA players in this current NBA when they get into these scuffles, it's more of a, scuffles, right? It's more of a hold me back. Somebody come keep me from getting into the thick of it, because I really don't want to fight, because I'm not really about that life.
Rah.
A lot of rah for no reason, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a flame-throwing dragon without no freaking claws, because you're not about to eat nothing. You're a flame-throwing dragon for nothing.
Okay, so question. You ever played a sport against one of your friends? And just for example, for me today, I was playing against one of my boys. He played on the other team. We was talking mad shit, like back and forth. Like, we were talking as if we weren't friends, but as soon as the game was over, I was saying it up to his kids. He said it up to my kids. But during the game, I was like, yo, I'm about to cook you. I was talking crazy. And he was talking crazy back. But at the end of the day, it was all love. Like, because, but in the moment, when all that adrenaline is going, I'm trying to win. Not forget the friendship, but just know that I'm gonna talk crazy, because I know you're gonna talk crazy back. I've done it on so many occasions where I've been playing against my friends, like even whether it was intramurals or high school basketball, and we've been talking like nuts, like as if we weren't friends. But as soon as the game was over, I was like, "Yo, man, come on, let's go get a beer." With
that being said, I had a question, because Webb did ask, the current NBA.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody like the older cats. So I had an idea. So what if we just made a little mock right now? Mm-hmm. I would say my first round pick, the card opener would be, Marcus Smart versus, my guy, Matt Barnes. Who y'all take doing that one?
Matt Barnes.
Easy, all day.
He got upset.
I would say easy, because I think Marcus Smart is scrappy, but I'm taking Matt Barnes, so because he got all because he want all the smoke.
And for those who don't understand or probably don't remember, Matt Barnes is also the same man who drove, I think, about approximately 700 miles. He said.
No, it was 90.
90 miles.
90 miles. 90.
To go beat
about 30 hours.
To go beat the shit out of. Sorry for my language, Webb, but to beat the shit out of Derek Fisher, just because he was sleeping with his baby mama. Like, if that isn't the most goonish thing I've ever seen or heard in my life, he deserves it.
It might be corny. It might not be. It is goonish, but it's also corny. Like, you're not with her.
But, what's the other matchup?
But he was talking about the baby mama, bro. Oh, all right.
Cat said, what's the other matchup?
The next matchup will be, my guy, PJ Tucker versus another legend, Meta World Peace, a.k.a. Ron Artest.
Bro, these are no competition too, bro. These are no competition.
Ron Artest we've seen Ron Artest's body, motherfuckers.
Again,
they work. We've seen them work.
Webb is saying current.
Malice in the Palace.
Webb is asking for current. If you look around the NBA right now, there's not a lot of like tough dudes. I'm giving you the tough current dudes Webb's been asking for. I have been looking.
Well, there's no competition too. Nobody's about that life currently. I think it's what
nobody is about that life.
So, and then the main event, which I think might be somebody about that life. I don't know if you guys would agree, but I would agree. Shaquille O'Neal versus DeMarcus Cousins.
I'm gonna give it to Shaq.
Boogie's a beast.
Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm gonna say Shaq in his prime.
But he's gonna scrap though.
Yeah, I'll say Shaq. Yeah, well, yeah, DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, hold up. Nah, he won't. He won't, and here's why. I remember, listen to an interview of Zach Randolph, right? And he had talked about, he had said something to Boogie Cousins, he was like, listen, dog, he was like, you could do all that talking on the court, bro, but we could take this shit outside after the game. It don't matter. And Boogie was not talking spicy no more for the rest of that game. He never talked spicy to Zach Randolph ever again.
I don't know why anybody would. Zach Randolph,
I don't know if he's about that life.
He's a game lover, bro.
If you can't take Zach Randolph, you can't take Shaq.
Facts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Zach, Zach Randolph is a goon. He's a goon.
Is a real goon. He's a real game member. He's a real goon.
Yeah, no, he's really outside with it.
He's a goon's goon, bro. Like I don't like
really outside with it.
But again, Web,
we got our answer.
Again, Web, yes, I just had to answer Web's question. Again, I've been looking, did my research, but again, if you can't really scrap people, save it for somebody else. Because remember, KG is the heavyweight of them all, in my opinion. But Cat, play my theme music. Yeah, refreshing, good, bro. He's so comfortable in Instagram. The white tastes like a Cheerios. It's mellow.
Mad sweet. Mad sweet. And healthy.
All right, so. All right, so people, to close out the podcast, we are going to hit the timeline as we do so often and scroll or push the button. See what's going on currently. And if we got a comment, we'll comment. If we're going to move on because it's not worth it, we'll move on. So Washington State, all the way out west, has introduced what they're calling Joints for Jabs. Joints for Jabs is a incentive for getting the COVID vaccine. So in Washington State, if you get the COVID vaccine, you will get a free pre-rolled joint if you are an adult. Anybody want to comment on that post?
I do. What is the big... I mean, I guess they want to open up the world again, whatever, but I feel like they're pushing this too hard. I've seen in other states where they're giving out free food. And like, why? Well, why is the push so hard? Like, they didn't do this for the flu vaccine, for the flu shot. They don't push it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I agree. I just wonder why. Like, it's a lot of curiosity.
It's suspicious.
Yeah, very suspicious. So that's my take.
Right. I agree. Right. I'm conflicted. Right. You know, on one hand, I respect it because it's long. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, it's like it feels like a stranger offering me candy. You know, it's suspicious.
Great analogy.
You got to side eye it. You got to be curious. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm conflicted because it's all these incentives to get in the vaccine. I do understand wanting the population to be vaccinated so we can get back to normal, but I don't know. It seems
the push is OD. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very unsettling.
Yeah, but see, but at the same time, though.
Go ahead, Hugh.
Oh no, what was about to say something? Go ahead, Webb. I thought you was about to say something. No? Just, I say just legalize worldwide. That's it. Because I ain't got time to be getting shots and you go get a free joint. That's just drawing people to do something that they don't want to do. I don't need that. Just be upfront with me. You see it.
I understand. All right, in other news, Lamar Odom.
Oh, disrespectful.
Knocked out Aaron Carter in a celebrity boxing match.
Oh.
Wow.
You called him Lamar Odom?
Wow.
Sorry, that shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck.
He do look like Lamar Odom. All he needs is a baldy, folks.
First off, you look like
Lamar Odom knocked out.
You stretched out and lost some weight, you tubby bitch.
I'm just short. I'm too short.
You're the stumpy version of Lamar Odom. How about that?
Lamar Odom knocked out Aaron Carter in a celebrity boxing match. Any comments besides your slander to each other?
Nah, I don't care. I mean, these celebrity matches are trash.
I don't care. Yeah.
It was hilarious just watching that. The recaps, the Instagram comedy recaps. That's
honestly my shit is shout out to his short sagging like a real one during the fight. Shout out to his short sagging like a real one, like he was really outside with it. Like,
why though?
I know. And listen. But why? I agree with you. But the way I saw it, was like, oh, okay. But he was outside with his. You know what I mean?
That was so detrimental. It was so detrimental.
Super detrimental.
God, like, bro, why are your boxing shorts sagging, bro?
Yeah, right. Pull the string, bro. Other than that, I don't really care though.
In other news, a Florida mom, let's keep in mind Florida. A Florida mom is blaming the Hawaiian Punch child-friendly packaging for her daughter eating marijuana gummies. This little girl ate This little girl ate 2 gummies, 50 milligrams a piece. She ate 100 milligrams.
She was stupid.
She was passed out. She ate 100 milligrams of edibles. Any comments on that? Do you think do you agree with? Go ahead, Dami G.
Mine's short. Yo, stash it better. Cause it's your fault that you left it out on the counter like it was. For me, stash it better. You gotta stash it. Listen, if you're gonna do your thing, do your thing. But just make sure you put it away. Don't just leave it out and then blame the packaging. No, stash it better.
That's your fault.
Yeah, that's all on you. Stash that shit better.
I was gonna say the same thing. Bad parenting and bad stashing, bro. Like you honestly know that you have how old is the little girl again in the house?
I'm not sure.
Like
6.
You have a 6-year-old in the house. You know they touch any and everything, especially if it looks like it says Hawaiian Punch. That's all she sees. She doesn't see anything else. Hey, at 6 years old, they're not reading the package. They're just looking at it and say, "It's Hawaiian Punch. I'm at this, and mom's not around."
Yeah, don't put your law next to the Welch's.
Right?
You can't.
But 100 milligrams is kind of OD.
100 milligrams to put a grown man out.
100 milligrams of
I'm looking at the package. They said she ate all 10. They said she ate all of them.
No. She said she had 2.
She ate 2, but they were 50 milligrams. They were 50 milligrams a piece. Like that's some junk that you be sleep for 2 days on that. That's
crazy, yo.
She was done off.
Yo, that's privilege at its finest. She really had the audacity to blame the packaging instead of looking at herself in the mirror and saying, "Why didn't you stash that better?" You got to look yourself. Sometimes.
Well, and the other thing too, Dom, is like
themselves in the mirror and take that L, yo. Sometimes you got to take that L and just eat that shit, but just be better next time.
Right? There's
you don't have to blame the packaging. Yes, it looks kid friendly.
Take the L or eat the edible.
Right.
Yo, but can we just say that? I feel like she might have failed the test herself because nobody would have known about this if she didn't say anything.
Right, I'm just saying now. DCF is gonna be knocking at her door like so.
She's trying to come up. She's trying to come up.
It's a failed test, bro.
Right, we're all looking at you so man. You know you're not getting away with this. Like you snitched on the drug dealer, so now you better run. You
nah, man.
Give up.
Because it's not legal. It's definitely not legal in Florida.
Privilege.
It's not.
Privilege.
It's not.
To God.
Anyways, so in other news, Lubin Toobin has returned.
Lubin.
The return of Lubin Toobin. If you've been with the Detrimental Podcast from day one, you might recall us talking about Lubin Toobin. The Lubin Toobin is Jeffrey Toobin, I believe is Jeffrey. He's a New Yorker reporter who was fired for jerking it on Zoom. And
Facts.
Yeah. Early in the pandemic, he thought the meeting was on a break.
It wasn't on a break.
Cat started jerking it to. I don't even know what if this computer screen was already on Zoom, did he have like another tab open? Did he close it and he was like memory jerking it? Like either way, he was he was jerking it.
That's disgusting.
That's a whole another conversation.
He got fired. And then so now after 8 months he's on CNN talking about how he's in therapy.
Oh my God, it was terrible to watch.
It's the most uncomfortable, hilarious thing I've ever seen. I'm probably going to put a clip in here so people can hear it.
I feel like we should address what's happened in the months since we've seen you. So I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay. In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right, sad to say. I think one point, I wouldn't exactly say in my defense, because nothing is really in my defense. I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me. Now, that's not a defense. This was deeply moronic and indefensible, but I mean, that is part of the story. And, you know, I have spent the 7 subsequent months, miserable months in my life, I can certainly confess. Trying to be a better person. I mean, in therapy, trying to do some public service, working in a food bank, which I certainly am going to continue to do. But I am trying to become the kind of person that people can trust again.
And it's crazy. It's sick. Bro, imagine you got to sit up. Imagine they have a staff meeting that they air for the world. And you got to sit up next to your colleague, and your colleague will be like, "Yo, tell everybody how you got fired for jerking it. Tell everybody how you been since."
Because it's a part of your contract that you have to say that.
You got to address your jerking it to the world.
No pun intended.
That's crazy. It's hilarious. The last thing on the timeline is Drake's mattress, and then we're gonna put this podcast to bed. See, that was a bar. Hold on. Drake has a $400,000 mattress made out of horsehair and stingray skin. Any comments?
When will the madness stop?
Drake be doing too much.
Bro, if I had it like that, I'm getting it too. Stop playing.
Would you, Dom?
Yes. If I had it like Drake, I'm copping all of that. Wow,
I told y'all, this is a light skin thing. Cause I would never buy that one.
Like, no. See, no. Don't do that. If you had millions on millions like Drake does, Drake bread, I'm buying a $400,000 mattress with stingray skin. And like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. I'm getting it. I'm getting that shit. And I'm gonna sleep lovely.
You guys sleep differently.
I'm sleeping lovely. What do you mean? Like, if I had that much bread, yes, of
I
course.
respect it.
Of course. What do you mean? Yes.
I hope they missed stingray teeth.
My first, I respect it. My first comment is somebody called PETA stat.
Yes. Yikes.
Where you getting this horse hair and stingray skin? Somebody called PETA stat. And also, just like Webb said, Drake got something. Drake's doing a lot. Drake's out doing a lot these days.
I don't think he does. My personal, I don't think he does because it's if I'm this wealthy, if y'all had this much bread and y'all could waste $400,000 on a fucking mattress.
Yeah,
you would get top quality. Why not?
Top quality, bro.
Yes, why not?
At the end of the day,
why not?
At the end of the day, I'm hating.
Basically,
that's just all it is.
I respect that though. I respect the hate.
Yeah.
I respect the hate.
I'm hating.
I respect the hate. I respect the hate.
That's all that is.
I respect the hate.
He got to simmer down. Well, people, hopefully, we are going to be giving you another episode of the Detrimental Podcast when I hit stop here on this good old Zencaster. We appreciate y'all for listening. Did we assign the quote? I don't think we assigned the quote.
No,
we didn't.
I got another.
Don't jerk it on Zoom.
I got another Mr. Miyagi.
That's the quote.
I got another Mr. Miyagi.
Don't jerk it on Zoom.
Don't jerk it on Zoom.
Go ahead.
I mean, I like that one. Is actually funny. Let's work with that one.
Don't jerk it on Zoom.
Don't jerk it on Zoom.
Message like a mother. Like, come on, man. Don't jerk it on Zoom. That's the quote of the pod. The fuck? And that's the title of the pod. Don't jerk it on Zoom.
No, it's not.
No.
I'm joking.
Here's the quote of the pod. Here's the quote of the pod.
Oh.
I gotta compose myself. Scope before you jerk it.
Scope before you jerk it. Peep the scene before you get the cream. Hold on.
Whoa. Yo, Jeffrey Toobin, bro, his life will forever be the pun of the joke. He will always be the pun of the joke for the rest of his life, bro. Could you imagine his kids?
Yo.
His kids, bro. His kids the next day at
They're
school.
Lubin Toobins too.
Oh,
Lubin, Toobin, Toob.
like
Lubin, Toobin, Toob.
Toob got the lube. Toob got the lube.
Oh man.
the Lubin Toobin twos, Lubin Toobin Jr. Yo, listen.
Lubin Toobin Jr.
Nah, you don't. Nah. You don't get the junior. You get two. Lubin, Toobin, Toob. That's it,
Bruh. If I was his son, I'm applying for emancipation immediately.
I'm changing my name.
Immediately. I'm applying for emancipation immediately, bro.
Changing my name.
Changing my whole name.
The hairstyle. I'm getting hella tattoos.
I'm getting a nose job.
I'm gonna darken my skin. Feel me?
For real, bro. I got it.
Yo, at that point, he shit. A lot of that men, I can't allow that man to do blackface, but wear a mask, bro. I don't know something, but that's great.
Hugh, tell the people what they supposed to do, bro.
Not jerking on Zoom. Masturbate on Zoom. That's one.
Basically.
Follow us on Instagram and follow us on Apple Music. Follow us on Spotify. Like, share, tell a friend Facebook. To not jerk it, but to listen to us. So, talking about telling you not to jerk it. I mean, at the end of the day, we're here for you people. We are back. We found Webb. He was somewhere just staring off in the mid-space, but now he's back.
Somewhere in the basement. Like Big Tigger.
Somewhere in the basement like Big Tigger or in space like Jeff Bezos. Wherever he goes, Webb is here though. But, you know us. Dami G, Cat. I'm trying to be like Cat one day. But, Dami G. Cat M, Webb D, and myself, LD Hoyt, is here. We are the Detrimental Podcast.
Much peace and love, folks. Much peace and love.
Yo, random question on the outro. This is random, but I've been thinking about this. What is your preferred way to cook chicken? This is stupid, but like, you can fry it, you can bake it, you can grill it, you can stew it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's your preferred way?
Grilled.
Because I was thinking about this the other day, and you said grilled. That's exactly what I was thinking about this the other day. Because I don't like grilled food.
But wait, can I ask you a question?
Really?
I feel like as far as methods of cooking, it's at the bottom of the list.
Oh wait, Webb.
As far as all the methods of cooking, grilled.
You're not doing it right then.
But wait, I'm asking you. This is a serious question.
What you say, Wayne?
This is a serious question though, because you know that when you say grilled bake, are we talking boneless, bones? What are we talking? Like a chicken? What kind of chicken are we talking?
I'm talking about cooking food on the grill, cookout food.
Oh, just basically all that stuff. I thought you were talking about chicken and stuff like that.
Like a barbecue drumstick.
Man, I'm throwing that shit on the grill. What you mean, bro?
No, I want my shit fried.
You prefer grill?
Sorry, detrimental.
If we doing grilled chicken, if we doing
clogged arteries, give me the fried chicken.
It's not though, because
I'm for some fried chicken, but
I mean, absolutely fried chicken. I mean, but I was trying to be healthy.
I like baked, honestly.
Yeah,
like baked or broiled.
Baked chicken is Hall of Fame.
That's where I'm at with it. But that's been on my spirit for a couple.
I just had wings.
So Cap, here's something you should try. I want some wings bad. So here's something to try. And like I know it might sound a little crazy. I don't like mayonnaise normally, but I only buy mayonnaise to do this trick. You get you some chicken breasts. You don't cut them. You leave them. You can cut them in half, or you leave them a whole chicken breast. You dry it up. You make sure it's dry. You season the chicken itself with a little bit of something. Don't put too much salt. Put a little bit of mayonnaise on top, and put breadcrumbs, crusted like the seasoned kind, all on top. I promise you, if you do this the right way, you bake it on like 350 for like 25, 30 minutes, you will have the most moist, tender chicken you've ever had. I don't know what it is about the mayonnaise.
I don't fuck with breadcrumbs.
You don't fuck with breadcrumbs?
Fry my shit. I don't fuck with breadcrumbs on macaroni and cheese. I don't fuck with that shit. No. Give me straight up macaroni and cheese.
I gotta have a little bit of breadcrumbs on my mac and cheese, though.
Bro, if you
my baked mac and cheese, just a little bit.
Just have that shit juicy without the breadcrumbs.
Yo, I'm gonna just
fuck the breadcrumbs. Just have my shit juicy and seasoned. That's all I need.
One time for a cat press. People, I'm gonna say this one time for a cat press the stop button. Cat mac and cheese Hall of Fame.
Facts. That's a fact.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
It is.
That's a super
Appreciate
fact.
y'all.
That is.
Cat make mac and cheese like an auntie. He do.
You know what? That's okay. And with that,
and that's with the utmost respect.
And with that, we thank y'all for tuning in to the Detrimental Cooking Show. We'll see y'all next week. Holla at us.
Love, baby.
Like, comment, all that. We out.
Love,